The Chiefs had 3 picks last night, 2 in the second round and 1 in the third, and in my opinion, all of these picks are really good players. In the second round, with the 56th overall pick, the Chiefs selected a wide receiver out of Georgia by the name of Mecole Hardman. This was a really great pick. I really like this guy. Hardman is literally Tyreek Hill. He's very explosive, and he was the fastest wide receiver in the draft. Hardman can catch the long ball, but he's overall a well rounded receiver. He can do it all. Let's take a look at Hardman's stats. In his 3 years at Georgia, he collected 60 receptions for 961 yards, and he scored 11 touchdowns. So now that the Chiefs have drafted Mecole Hardman, it is pretty evident that they are getting close to removing Tyreek Hill. I think that Hardman is Hill's replacement, and he's going to get to play a lot this season, and it's unfortunate that Hill will no longer be on this team. But if we have Hardman to take his place, I feel like over time he could be even better than Hill. So hopefully, with more reps in the starting role, Hardman can just continue to keep getting better and better and get some NFL experience. In the second round, with the 63rd overall pick, the Chiefs selected a defensive back by the name of Juan Thornhill from Virginia. This was another great pick. He's also a really good player that is really explosive. He's a ball hawk. He likes to get after the ball. Thornhill had 13 career interceptions and 208 total tackles. He played safety at Virginia, but he can also be a cornerback. He will fit really well in the secondary, whether he is a safety alongside Tyrann Mathieu or another cornerback. He also has a great mentality. Listen to this quote: "There are 32 teams, and 31 teams will regret not taking me." I just love that attitude, and I'm excited to see what he can do in this new Chiefs defense. I think the Chiefs did a really good job drafting Juan Thornhill. I think that he might not start coming out of the gate in the 2019 season, but you never know. He could work his way up to that starting role, and when he does, I feel like he will be very productive. He has that chip on his shoulder, and usually guys with a chip on their shoulder play very well. So if he can get reps consistently on the team, he will probably be able to contribute a lot, and hopefully he can help revamp this whole defense. In the third round, with the 84th overall pick, the Chiefs selected Colin Sanders, a defensive tackle from Western Illinois. This was a good pickup. He's a very explosive player, and he moves well for a big guy. He's over 320 pounds, and he can run. He will also fit really well on this defensive line. The only problem is the Chiefs have really gone after some great defensive players so far this offseason, so there aren't going to be a lot of spots available. But if he works hard, he can contribute, and there will be some time in the season when the Chiefs will need him. The defensive line usually gets beat up, and there will be injuries, so he can either fill in, or if he's really impressive in camp, they might have him start. But it's great to add more depth to the defensive line. So far, I think that Brett Veach has done a great job of drafting players. They're all explosive and they can make a big impact on this team in the 2019 season. The Chiefs only have 3 more draft picks. They got rid of their fourth and fifth round picks. They traded those away. So they have 2 6th round picks and 1 7th round pick. Hopefully, the Chiefs can continue drafting good players as we go through the later rounds of the draft. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. I really appreciate it, and it really helps out. Check out my social medias: Instagram, KC_Sports Report, and Twitter at KC Sports Report. Thank you, everybody, for listening to the KC Sports Report by Michael Darcy.